If the Snipes went to war with Supply on a boat, who would win?
This off like versus the gorilla or something like that.
I mean, who the gorilla?
Nah, bump that. I'm sorry. So you said
who the gorilla?
You said Snipes versus who now?
Snipes versus Supply.
Okay.
Who the gorilla to you?
Oh,
I'm a snipe, man. So be careful, dog.
So you're asking me as the prior OS, prior Airedale.
Yeah. So as the unassociated party, right? Because I'm gonna be biased. Maybe if the Snipes went to war with Supply on a boat, who would win?
Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Supply.
Why?
Have you seen CSs argue and fight on the line? Like, I got a different respect, man.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen CSs like straight destroy each other, and then you try to tell them, hey, man, don't talk to her like that. Like, CSs, that's a mixed bag. You got.
So you just talk about, and so this one aspect. So this what I want.
You got CSs, LSs.
Yeah, that's what I want to. Yeah, so that's what I want us to do, right? I want us to take and not to go too deep because I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I want us to take a deeper dive in what war is, right? Because most of these, I'm sure when he asked the question, he looked at war like birthing brawls, right? Fights.
Okay,
let's stretch. And you don't know my opinion yet, so you don't know if I think engineering.
I know what your opinion is, man.
No, you don't. You think you do.
You a snipe. What you mean?
But that don't matter. And me being a snipe don't matter. Let's go a war.
You say that, then you go back home and be like, yo, man, you hold us down, yo. Man, come on, CNC.
Hey, those snipes know what it is. Let's go a war. Let's go logistic war. Like the whole, like,
fam,
a war in totality. Who wins?
All right. No, you gotta. It's gotta be brackets.
We can't go too crazy. I don't want to go too crazy, but so Supply, right? They supply. They control the food, right? So they'll starve. They can starve the engineers out. We go, and that's what I mean, right? We gonna lose a couple engineers off of that. They control. Engineers control the climate, right? So they can fuck some shit up. It's funny because if the supply and the engineers go to war, everybody dies. Combat operations, everybody does. Okay. And I know I'm nerding out about it. Supply controls logistics, so they control supply. So they, if we went to war, Supply would have all the supplies and everything they need.
But that's how they went out the gate, man.
Supply wins, bro.
You saying Supply wins?
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you this. As I know you got time, all right. You put it in brackets. If you put, all right, you seen a dude was like 100 dudes from Brooklyn versus 100 dudes from the Bronx who will win?
I ain't never see that.
I see that. I see that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
All right. 100 CSs versus 100 D-Seamen. Because Damon ain't here. Who wins?
Yeah. Full total war?
Yeah, like
full total war,
like Anchorman. They just like on opposite sides. They
just a brawl.
Just a brawl. CSs versus D-Seamen. Who wins?
It's gonna be ugly, bro. I can't give a fast answer. Like, and I think that's what people want is like for these just bro. CSs got hot fucking like hot pans.
Hey,
they got boiling water.
Hey, all right, hand to hand.
CSs.
Why? Damon gonna come for you, man.
I think CS is the most. So I think like a repair people, they reckless. Like they probably the most reckless people with like just reckless abandon. But I've seen the most. I've seen the most like, and I say it all the time, but I've seen the most like hood people the most. And I ain't saying like just because they hood, they like. I seen the most
CSs.
I seen the most gangsters as CSs. Like that's who the most.
My guy. I'm gonna shout him out. He retired. Chuck Davis. Okay. Yeah. Chuck was either CSCS. He ran Decade. He ran VBSS. ATTT.
Yeah.
That man was like John Rambo and would make a burger afterwards, man. Like,
yeah.
And his whole team reflected off of him. It was wild.
So CSs are the most dangerous people that I've seen ever in my career, any ship. second to them is like CTs or like STGs or something, but it's more sinister. It's more like the in real life, actual like real cases, like criminal cases. I've seen it more with like
STGs.
STGs.
The
I've seen more
stigs of the criminals.
Yeah, I've seen like more like.
Oh, they more white collar criminals.
I've seen like serial killer. I've seen like wow STG shit. So it's like but outside of the STGs, CSs, and even if we go full logistic, like even if we went like supply, if we go all the way back to supply versus engineering, a full all out war, right? I think the CSs are the reason that supply wins.
All right.
Because they can starve engineering out. Right. They can starve engineering out.
I know you want to keep going. All right, last question on this, because this guy.
We got to keep going because you got somewhere to be.
Okay, all right. 100 ABHs versus 100 ABEs. Who wins? Freely.